and welcome to Pilates. For today's session, we are going to be using either light hand weights or canned goods. It's up to you. I'm sure you have a couple of something in the cupboard that you can use, so you will want two, one for each hand. Coming to those shortly. So, as always, make sure that you work within your own comfortable range of movement. We are going to get started with a warm-up. So, we're starting in a seated position today, and we are lifting up long through the spine. Now, if you want to here, you can place the hands down, pushing yourself up gently, so you can feel that you are lifting all the way up here through the body. Imagine a bit of string pulling up through the top of the head here. When you're happy with that position, roll the shoulders back and down, placing the arms back down onto those knees. So, first of all, what we're thinking about is engaging those core muscles. So we are going to start by gently pulling up through the pelvic floor and releasing back down. So as we pull up through the pelvic floor, I'd like you to think about that lift, zipping up to your maximum. Think about that 100% mark here as you zip all the way up. So thinking about the pelvic floor, we're going to bring the abdominals in shortly, so we make sure here that we're always fully activated in that core area. So it acts like a corset that wraps around the lower spine, hip, pelvic area. We're going to add on here, so we pull up through the pelvic floor, we scoop the navel inwards towards the back of the spine, then we release, and we repeat, pulling up, scooping in, and releasing. So start to think about your flow here. As we do this, let's focus on our breath. We take a breath in through the nose, and we exhale through the mouth. So we're looking for that balance with breath, in-breath to match the out-breath here, and try and get a nice pattern going with your breath and your movement. We've got one more at our maximum, and then I'd like you to cut that intensity in half, so we're working at about 50% this time. So your pull up and your scoop in is smaller and it's softer here by half. Start to really feel the muscles that you are engaging here. We've got one more at that 50% mark, and then we're cutting that intensity one more time. So we're working at about 25% here as we pull up and we scoop in. So now this feels softer and hopefully manageable. This is where we're aiming to stay throughout our session. It's going to help us with so many aspects of our session to follow. Good. One more here, and we hold that engagement. So you should feel that you're really nice and secure in this area here. Now let's start to mobilize the body. We're going to start today with some really simple neck stretches. So we take a breath as we look to the right, and as we exhale, we swoop the chin down, bringing the head up to look to the left, and again swooping down. So again, find the breath pattern that works for you here. Now, as always, we are going to focus on making sure that the body is really nice and mobile, properly warmed up, before we get into our main focus of work today. Let's bring the head, when you're ready, back to center. Right arm leads here. Let's start with a swoop. So keep the shoulder nice and relaxed here. Try not to wrench it up to your ear. You can see I'm not just moving my shoulder, I'm swooping my spine into the movement here as well. One more here. And change sides. When you're ready, we swoop. Start to feel the shoulder, the arm working here as we gently mobilize. We're starting to focus the body and the mind here. Allow yourself to just become calm as we focus on these movements. One more here. And release. Good. We keep hold of the right leg. We lengthen the left leg. Tuck that knee in, seated tall. Let's go for that tap. A little movement through the hip. And when you're ready, planting the foot to the outside of the leg, wrapping the left arm round, and we look over that right shoulder here. Pull that knee gently in towards you. So hopefully feel a stretch into the outer thigh as well here. We've added that rotation through the spine, starting to move it in different directions. Let's come back to center. And we repeat on the other side. Draw that left knee in. Give it a hug here. Seated tall. And we tap. And we plant that foot. Right arm wraps round left knee. Looking over that left shoulder. Again, I'm pulling the knee gently in to feel that stretch a little more deeply in the outer thigh. Good. Coming back to center. All right, let's take those legs wide here. And when you're ready, we start to sweep down towards one foot and down towards the other. As you sweep towards those toes, you should start to feel those hamstrings really nicely lengthening here as we stretch out. Feel that bit of activation into the back of the thighs here. When you're ready, hands come either side to one leg and we carefully lean it forward. Try not to collapse the shoulders down here. We want to keep a nice long, strong spine. Soft through the feet. Feel that stretch into the hamstring. And we change sides. Let's stretch it over onto the other side. Good. We come back to center here. We bring those feet together. Nice deep breath in. Exhale, reach down towards the toes, calf stretch. Now if you can't reach the toes, it doesn't matter. A lean here with the toes coming towards you works just as well here. We release, we come to an all fours position. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips, and we are into our cat-cow movement, starting to move a little more here through the spine. Notice as you pass through center where you feel comfortable. That is your neutral spine position and the position that we are aiming to stay in throughout our session here, keeping the spine nicely aligned, thinking about protection and support. We've got a couple more here, and then we're going to think about a gentle full mobilization of the body, thinking particularly about the spine here. We are coming to roll down. So when you're ready, curl the toes, walk those hands back and shift the weight to the heels, rolling up carefully through the spine. And when you're ready, into roll down. Exhale, engage chin to chest, unstacking the spine, and we are rolling down. A softness to the knees. You're going as far as you can comfortably. It is different for all of us. Beginning to rebuild the spine as and when you are ready. There is no rush with roll down. Take as much time as you need. If you can't get anywhere near the floor, it really doesn't matter. You're working within a range of movement that is comfortable for you and that suits you, and that's the most important thing here. Okay, we have one more on the roll down. Now, if you're on carpet, as I am today, I would suggest that maybe for the first section of work, you don't actually need your mat. So I'm going to move my mat out of the way. If you're on a hard surface, if you're on maybe stone, flooring, tiles, kitchen tiles, then keep hold of your mat. But for now, I'm just going to pop that out of my way, and I'm going to come back to use it a little later on. So, we have the plan. All right, we are going to start by picking up those cans. Now, if you're using hand weights here, what I would suggest is 1.5 to 2 kilograms, no more than that. This is not about lifting as heavy as you can. We're thinking here about balance, stability, strength work. So, we are going to turn those toes to a 10 to 2 position, very traditional Pilates stance. And what we're going to do is place the arms down by the side of the body, holding onto those cans. What I'd like you to do here in this position is zip up, all the way up from the knees, pulling up through the thighs, squeezing through the glutes, making sure you're engaged, lifting up long through the spine. So it's a tightening feeling from the knees all the way up, bringing the arms down. We are starting very simply, so take a breath. When you're ready, we plie and we lift. It's only tiny. It's a small movement. Think about your balance. So you might wish to start off cautiously here. Find your feet, as it were. Find your balance. So coming down to the squat and up into the side raise simultaneously here. Those arms don't want to be any higher than the shoulders. So we're thinking very much in our first section of work about working through the full body. And if you've done some of the other videos that are on the website here, which I'm sure you have, you'll know that we have done a few routines where we are focusing on full body exercises. Now, holding those cans, you probably think, well, I can't really feel anything. And you probably won't feel an awful lot, but believe me, they are beneficial to our exercise today. Good. Remember here, we are zipping up, we are squeezing. Think about your glutes here, pulling up through the glutes as you engage. Find your breath. Think about your control, your precision, and your flow here as we work. That's what we're aiming for. I don't mind if your movement is slower, as long as it's precise. That's the main aim. Good, keep it coming. I'm adding on here, have a look. I'm coming down and into a heel raise. Into my squat, heel raise. So you're plie with activation through the calves. As you lift up, make sure you're not leaning backwards, and make sure that you're not edging over onto your little toes. You want a good balance through those feet. If you struggle, do feel free to go 1 foot at a time. I know there are people out there like me who suffer with their feet. I have pins in my feet. I know that you know that. I've said it before. So I do struggle a little bit with my balance. So if I go a little bit wobbly, I am trying my very best to stay in a nice controlled position. And that's what I want you to do as well. Just work where you can. Try your best to be precise. Now, what we're doing here is simple, yes? But as I've said dozens of times, simple doesn't mean easy. It just means that we're working effectively in a simple way. So I'm hoping that you're starting to feel a little warm here. let's change this exercise. Have a look at this. I'm coming down to my squat. I'm coming up onto my heels. I'm lifting and placing down with a little bicep curl. So, down, lift the heels, lift up, heels down. Down, heels, lift, and down. Good. Adding the bicep curl, if you can, if you want to. It's not a massive curl. It's not going to get you muscles like Popeye. That's not the aim here. Just adding another element to our session. Hopefully you're feeling your calves. You're feeling that your hips and your thighs are nice and warm, and also the arms and the shoulders. And let's not forget those abdominals. They are working hard here. Your core is nicely engaged. That's helping to support you in your balance here, in your precision. Anyone with shaky legs? I've got shaky legs. That's no bad thing. So embrace them if they're shaking. It's not a problem. We've got 4 more here. Last one. Good work, well done. If you need a shakeout, take a shakeout. But we are coming back to our Pilates stance. Let's add some side bend work. Let's start to work a little more into the spine. So what I'd like you to do here is soften the knees. Remember, you're zipping all the way up. You're lengthening shoulders back and down. Your engagement, please. Right arm comes up and over. Bring it back. Fold it forward. Drop the chin, curl through the spine, open out. Repeat. Left arm comes over and back. Open out. Go for that fold. Good. We're going to keep alternating. You are getting as deep into your side bend here as you are comfortable to go. So again, I know those cans, when you pick them up out of the cupboard, they feel rather innocuous, don't they? Feel very light. But I'm hoping now that you can feel that they are adding something to our workout, and that is the idea. Not that they take over and it becomes just about using weighted objects, but they add an element of challenge here, however light it might be. As you go for your side bend here, as we start to move through the spine, think about lifting the shoulder, the rib cage away from the hip, creating that length through the side of the body. We have one more to each side here. Last one. We fold and we open. Good, release. Now can you feel those shoulders? I can with my, I'm very classy, these are Aldi value chopped tomatoes. I mean, it doesn't get better than that, does it? It's all we had. Okay, from here, we're going back into heel raises. You are bringing your arms here. So what we are going to do is we are going to lift again through the heels, and as we do that, we push up into shoulder raise, okay? So we're coming up with a lift and down, and we're doing that again, up, lift, and down. Good, take your time, try and slow mine down a bit, that's better. Good. One more here. Those arms, extend them out. Circle here. Bring the cans in together. Working through those shoulders. Change direction. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Back here. Heel raises once again. Set it up. Ready? Lift, shoulder press. Again. At a speed that suits. Oh, that was a bad one. Let me try again. Better. Good. You might be thinking the same at home. You've got some that are better than others. Let's have one more. Good. Extend. Circle. 6 in each direction. Now, can you feel those shoulders? My tins of value tomatoes are doing the job here. Let's change direction. We are going to do that sequence just one more time with the shoulder raise. Let's have one more circle here. Good. All right, back up we come. So 6 here. Ready? And 6. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, 6 good ones there. Let's take them out. Circle. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Change direction. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's bring them down. Roll the shoulders. You can feel that, yes? Shake out if you need to. Okay. I'm going to take a split stance. So all that means is I'm going to split those legs. One is forward and one is back. So I don't mind whichever way works for you looking at me here. What I've done here is I've turned my front foot so that the toes are pointing away at an angle here. And I'm going to bend the knee just ever so slightly, bringing my body weight here forwards. So, what we're going to start with here is a lift with the leg and a lift with the arms. So I'm going to lift and extend, tapping back down, keeping that upper body weight slightly forwards here. Squeeze the glutes. Feel that you're working here through that back leg, but also through the front leg. You should be able to feel a bit of weight, a bit of heaviness in that front leg. We've not given the shoulders much of a rest. They're still very much working. Can we feel this? Keep that chest nice and open, long through the spine. We have 3, 2, 1. Good. Shake off. That front leg, can you feel all of it? Back leg, hamstrings, glutes. Yes? Let's change sides. So, again, angling the opposite front foot this time. Soften the knee. Find your balance. Let me move back just a touch. All right, when you're ready, Off we go. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Generally speaking, you will have one side that is a little wobblier than the other. That is perfectly normal. I'm always reminded to say that when I get to my wobbly side. So maybe you're in the same position, maybe you're wobbling a little, maybe you're thinking, actually, this feels much more stable. Remember, your engagement is going to help you there. Find that activation through your pelvic floor and your abdominals. How are those cans feeling? Those light little cans. We have 4, oh dear, I apologise, overbalanced there. 3, 2, I think I've lost it. 1 more. And 1. Good. Did you do better there than me? So sorry. This was a professional YouTube video. It will be edited beautifully, wouldn't it? But it's live. We just let it run like a studio class. Okay, keep hold of your cans. We're going to stand on the right leg. We're going to lift the left leg up. Now you don't have to, so there's no pressure there. Long and lifted, engaged. Arms are here. Where we're going here is very simple. We're going out, we're coming in. We're going out, we're coming in. Squeeze the shoulders together as you open. Think about keeping that chest beautifully open here. Open and close. Are we getting warm? I hope so, I'm very warm. You'll notice we've had a shift today. We're indoors. It's because my neighbour is angle grinding outside. You wouldn't have had a thing. So here we are. Do feel free to spot all the children's glorious artwork behind me through the ages. We have 5, 4. How's that supporting leg? 3. Ow. 2 and 1. Oh, yes, I felt that on that leg. Good grief. All right, other side. So, you don't have to stand on that leg, remember. It's entirely optional. All right, find your balance. I'm finding mine. Are we ready? Open, close, open, close. Can you feel what those tins, those cans are adding to our workout? Can you feel that little extra challenge here? Think about that balance. If at any point you need to take a break, take a break. Again, I'm back to my wobbly side. You can tell the difference. We've got 5. How's that supporting leg? 4. Ooh. 3. 2 and 1. Well done. Shake out those legs. All right. I'm going to angle myself ever so slightly again here. What I'd like you to do is come to a warrior position. So your front foot is facing forward. Your back foot is at an angle here, okay? With those cans, we come up. What we're going to do here is take the arms down and up. Can you see that rotation through the spine there? And we're going to come down and up with the knee, okay? So it looks like that. Ready? Relax the shoulders, engage, and down and up and down and up. Good. Down and up. Shoulders have been working hard throughout, which means I'm hoping you can feel them. Those legs, they certainly haven't been forgotten about either. We've worked through the legs. Think about your control. It's okay to have a little wobble. If you do, come back to it. I demonstrated that in the last move. It wasn't perfect, but I came back to it, worked with as much precision as I could. Let's have one more here. Good, lovely. Let's take the arms down. You're going to turn those toes forward facing. We're in a nice long line. We're going to bend and lift and push back. Bend, lift, push back. Bend, lift, push back. Up to you with the back leg. You can lift the heel, you can keep the heel down. It's entirely up to you. I don't mind either way. Push those cans as far behind you as you can. Stay with me for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good work. Release, shake off. Other side. Start with your warrior. Front foot straight ahead. Back foot turned away. Coming up. So, we come down and up. Down and up. Remember your rotation here. Find your breath. Good. Can you feel the strength through your body here as you come in and out of that move? It's powerful, it's simple, but it's powerful. You have 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good work. Turn the back toes. So, remember, we are bending and sinking back. Bending, sinking back. Again, back leg, don't mind. Lift it or keep it down, your choice. But push those cans behind you. Let's activate into the triceps yet again. This is our last standing exercise before we get to seated work. So no more risk of anyone falling over, including myself. We're going to take it to seated after this. Let's have some more here. We have 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good work. Shake that off. Okay. So, if you had got rid of your mat as I did, now would be the time to grab the mat, and it's going back down onto the floor here. Okay. Now, might also be a nice time to have a quick drink if you would like to do that. How warm is it where you are working today? Okay. So, phew, that was good. We've worked pretty hard. We are now coming to a seated position. And we're starting here with the legs nice and long. You're going to take your cans once again. All right, so let's just have a look here, make sure I know what I'm doing. Okay, I would like you to take the feet to hip distance apart and flex the feet. So you are going to push down through your thighs, down through your sit bones, lift up long through the spine and roll the shoulders back and down. Pick up your cans. Where we are going here is an out and down, out, curl them in. Okay? So you're going to rotate at the end and the beginning of the move. So, set it up. We go out, down, out, rotate, in. Out, down, out, rotate, in. Good. Out, down. Bring them in. Squeeze the shoulders together as you bring those elbows back. You're aiming to push the elbows behind you as you rotate. You're keeping your chest beautifully lifted here. Arms go out to that diagonal. Feel those cans giving you that extra challenge here. Breathe. Shoulders, arms, triceps, biceps. It's gentle, but it's effective. Are we feeling warm? I hope so. I certainly am. Good, keep going. We have 8. Are we flexing those feet? 7. Push down through those sit bones and thighs. 6. 5. 4. 3. And 2. Last one here. Good work. Okay, legs are staying in this position. We are going to dive. We are going to add a shoulder press. Have a look. Starting with the arms long. Into a dive here. Working through the spine. Back up. Shoulder press. So diving, think about your movement through the spinal column. Lift it up. Shoulders. So now you can feel those cans, can't you? I'm pretty certain you'll never look at chopped tomatoes in the same way again, or baked beans, rice pudding, whatever you have. Good. Curl into your spine stretch, into shoulder press. Add a pace that suits you. Keep those feet flexed, sit bones, thighs, push down, long spine. Good, keep it coming. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 2, 1. Good work. Take the cans down. If you need a little rest, or you just need to stretch out a little here, which you may well feel like doing, then take a moment here, resting those cans. We are coming back to them. So, we have 3 exercises that focus here on C curl work. So, your C curve. This is the one where we scoop and we hollow. So, we have a bend to the knees here, okay? And your C curve is quite simply starting with a long spine, then you're tucking the tailbone under and you're scooping in and hollowing back to find that C. What it is not is a long spine here. You are maintaining that C curl shape through the spine. So we are going to pick up those cans once again. Find your engagement. Start with a long spine, palms facing up here. Engage, take your breath. Exhale into your C curl and hold it. With your weights, bicep curl, 4, 3, bring those cans right up to the shoulders, 2, and 1, and lift. Do it again, C curl, hold the curl, and 4, really scoop in through those abdominals, 2, and 1, up we come. Again, curl, hold, and 4, squeeze the biceps, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Again, I'm going to let you work at a speed here that suits you. The deeper your curl, the more challenging it is. Squeeze the bicep, scoop and hollow. Feel those abdominals. We have one more here. We have 8 repetitions on the curl. So we go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Up we come. Good work, well done. Okay, so second C curl exercise. Quite simply, I'm just moving ever so slightly this way. Single C curls. Curl, open, close, lift. If you've had enough, put the cans down. Use the arms, singles or doubles, your choice. Think about your flow here, your control. All right, so extend, engage, and curl, open, close, lift, curl, open, close, lift. Pace that suits you, doesn't have to be at that speed, it's your choice. Feel those abdominals kicking in, working hard. Good. Squeeze the shoulders. We have 8, 8, 7, 6, 5. Feel those abdominals, shoulders, arms. 4, 3, 2, and last one here. Good work. Okay. Roll the shoulders if you need to. Last C-curl exercise. Have a look. So, coming into my C-curl. Let me start that again. Coming into my C-curl, I'm going to rotate up, middle, down, back up, other side. All right? So, set it up once again. When you are ready, C-curl and up, rotate and middle and down, up we come, other side, up, middle, down. Now if you would prefer, you can hold your C-curve and you don't have to come up and down. So I'll demonstrate that now. If you want to just stay here in your C-curl, then please do. Absolutely fine. Option for the last exercise. Lift the leg, opposite leg to the way that you are rotating. That is an option if you want it. Not here for too long. We have abdominal work, more abdominal work. Keep it coming. Feel those obliques as we twist here. One more to each side, please. Then when you're ready, just relax it out a moment. Okay. Now would be a good time for a drink if you want to have one before we move into our very last section of work. Okay. So, again, with or without the cans. We start with abdominal work here, that's where we're staying. It's up to you whether the shoulders are curled and activated, so we work a little deeper there, or your head is down here on the mat. The choice is entirely yours. Let me just shuffle a touch. So, holding the cans, extending them. So again, shoulders up or down, your choice. Palms facing down, long arms. As if we were doing the 100, which we are not, by the way. All right. I'd like you to bring the knees in and extend one leg, okay? So you've got one knee in, you've got an extended leg. Make sure that it's extended so that it challenges. You can feel your quad working, you can feel your abdominals. We are going to pulse the arms. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, switch. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, switch. Now, I'm not going to count because that might be annoying. You can count your 10 and then switch. If at any point you think my neck hurts, rest it down, then continue. So not just thinking about the abdominals here, but thinking about the legs, thinking about those quads. Slow and steady pulse, so not quite like the 100, slower pace, but you can feel it, yes, with those cans. Keep going. Option, of course, if you need it to be a little lighter, you're with me now. Okay? So I'm just demonstrating that option if you want it. After you switch, this is your last 10. Feet down, rest the neck. Okay, next exercise, option. One leg at a time. Extend and down and in and up. Extend, in, up. Your choice, you're going to alternate legs. If you're with me, we're going for doubles, holding the cans. So again, curl, extend, lift the legs, engage and double, knees, long. We go down and in and up, down and in and up. Can you feel that the cans are adding just a little something to how this exercise feels? It's giving that something is an extra challenge. That's what it is. Keep going. Feel those abdominals. Make sure your chin is off your chest. Remember your options, one leg at a time. If you need it, I'm demonstrating it now for anybody who needs a reminder there. That's your single option. We have 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good work. Feet down, cans down, and just rest again through the muscles in the neck. Rest the body, allow it a moment here. Okay, so where we're going for our last exercise here, some scissor work. So either you are here on the back with the shoulders on the mat, and you're going for a small pulse here, or you are lifted and you have those blasted cans once again for your double scissors. Now with scissors, listen to your body please. I do not have the most flexible of hamstrings, so that when my leg is extended, it does have a bend in it. Don't force your leg to go straight, doesn't matter, okay? So let's engage. Cans if you're using them, quite a quick burst here. Small with knees or long legs, and we go. Pulse, 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 pulse. Remember, you can have the neck, head, shoulders on the mat if you want them for your scissors. Feeling that? Good. from the double pulse. All right, give me singles. We've got 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug, feet down, hands down, relax. That is our workout for today complete. I hope you feel like you've worked, feel that you've challenged yourself today. Let's take those arms out, drop the knees one way, look over the opposite shoulder, and take a moment here. Your heart rate will have lifted here, so we're going to take a moment to focus on the breath and just drop that heart rate down a little here. So focus on your breathing, allow the body to relax into the spinal stretch, and changing sides when you're ready. Good, coming back to center, let's take the feet together, knees wide, and we are going to just gently push the inner thighs away from the body here. Feel that stretch through the inner thighs as we open up the hips. Good. Bring the knees back together. Push one heel up to the ceiling. I'm lacing the fingers around my thigh there to support the leg. Calf stretch. Soften the foot and knee, walk the hands up towards the ankle, lift the head, shoulders, bring the leg in to hamstring stretch, stretching into the back of the thigh. Good, and changing sides, calf stretch, lace the fingers, flex, we're pushing the heel up to the ceiling. And then again, soft foot and knee, walk the hands up and bring the leg into the body, lift the upper body, hamstring stretch. And when you're ready, roll it up to a seated position. Whatever's comfortable with the legs here. Let's stretch into the shoulders. And we change sides. You release, roll the shoulders. All right, take a nice deep breath in, bring the arms up. We circle 3, and 2, and 1, and release. Well done. That was your Pilates session using cans. So I hope you enjoyed that one. I'm sure there'll be another one of those to come. It was great fun to prepare, and I hope you enjoyed doing it. Stay safe everyone, and well, take care, and I hope to see you soon. Thank you.